Gameplay. Gameplay. You know that thing that we do. So, green team for this game, going to be Milky, and they're going to be running a Kremlin, Gross Kerfurs, Demoin, Worcester, Colbert, Gearing, Daring. Meanwhile, for the red team, they're going to be running Kremlin, Gross Kerfurs, Demoin, Worcester, Salem, Haragumo, Gearing, and a Daring. Okay, we've got some spicy Gross Kerfurs strats on. I think we saw... No, we saw Pricing from Angelstone during King of the Sea here. So, Kerfurs, next best thing available, because Pricing... is a relatively recent ship, so it is therefore not allowed in this tournament, even though it's basically Kerfurst, but with bigger guns. For reasons. Anyway, let's take a look at some, builds, I guess. Let's go look at the Kerfurst builds, because that's what you're all interested in, right? Also the Colbert. We'll check the Colbert in a minute. Right, Kerfurst. Let's go have a look. What we have here is we have the increased secondary accuracy thingamajiggy, manual secondaries, even though it's not manual anymore. Aye, that. Plus... is this called Survivability Expert now? I don't even know. Fire Prevention, No Concealment Expert, Turret Traverse Module, and I think, I don't know what captains this is. Is this Lutyens? I'm going to assume it's Lutyens. Also Secondary Mod, because Secondary Mod is 6 and 3 for reasons, but not the Gross Kerfurst Legendary Module, which, okay, whatever. Let's go look at the other Kerfurst build. Where is he? There he is. Peekabra, 29 centimeters, going to be running full Secondary with IFHE. I am unaware of what the exact pen of the Kerfurst secondaries are, but he's going to be running Reload mod in slot 6 and Consumables mod in slot 5 as well, along with not running the extra heal, but he is going to be taking Concealment Expert. Those are completely different Kerfurst builds, by the way. Just wild differences between them. Next up, we're going to go look at Silently Carl and his Colbert. He's going to be running Range mod, so he's automatically disqualified from the church. However, he's going to be running Heavy HE. He's also going to be running Concealment module. And Demolition Expert. He's going to almost maximize the DPM, but he's missing out on the reload mod for the true gaming experience. We'll take a look at some other builds while we're flying around here. Let's have a look at Des Moines. It's going to be standard leg mod with improved. He's going to be running Halsey, I guess. Gearing here, going to be running Superintendent Torpedoes. Going to be running Legendary mod. He's going to basically be a smoke bot for this other Des Moines, who's actually running range mod in this Des Moines. That's a range mod Des Moines, so he's going to be sat there all the way at the back spamming HE. Honestly, you may as well run a Salem for this position, I guess, if you're just planning on being an HE, slinging, max range bot. There's also running Turret Traverse over aiming systems, which is an interesting choice. What else we got over here? We have the Daring of Milky, going to be running RPF, going to be running Income Fire Alert as the only real option. Superintendent for this gearing as well. Worcester here behind it, going to be running Superintendent, Improved Survivability Expert Ovechkin, along with an engine mod. Nothing really too special. Daring over here, basic build, IFA. We have the Haragumo here, going to be running Leg mod, AFT, RPF. That's going to be Finksu. Everybody's favorite. No, it's not. It's XD United, not XDento. I'm fucking blind. Actually blind. Anyway, Worcester, again, Superintendent Ovechkin Legendary module for the increased consumable duration over the reload. Wanting to get that maximum out of that radar. Des Moines here, going to be running Leg mod. Halsey, we have Kremlin here, going to be running Full Tonk plus Brisk. Kerfurst we already looked at, and then we have a Salem here for Yolowente. Let's take a look at Yolowente going to be running Incoming Fire Alert. Okay, you do that. Alright, initial deployments. Over at the A-Cap for Green Team of Milky, we're going to see the Gearing, Daring, Worcester, and that's going to be matched by Haragumo, Worcester. We have B-Cap for them, Colbert, Kremlin, Kerfurst, all their battleship potential, and then Des Moines, Gearing over at the C-Cap. Des Moines going to be anchoring between B and C for radar on both of them, perhaps. And then they're matched by Gearing Worcester up the 910 line. Salem going to be anchoring the C-Cap. I need to go check if that's Salem's Hydro or radar. Actually, can I check from here? No, I can't. Wait, I can. That's a radar Salem. Then we have Kremlin, Des Moines, and Kerfurst behind that. Yeah, it's a radar Salem. So, torpedoes are going back and forth, smoke screens going down, radars going up, a little bit of fire on both sides, but it's going to be, Gearing going to be limping away with a little bit of damage to him, gets out of the smoke though, going to be able to use his damage control now, limp home, going to be pretty much fine. Haragumo going to drop his own smoke, United for, yeah, Arthur Kretsch. Yeah, yeah, names are hard. Back over here, the interesting, we see Kurisarihi, aka Router, is going to be making his way into the island there. He's going to be Hydra the entire time by this Kerfurst and also Radar by the Salem. They also know the exact position of this Kerfurst here. Kerfurst, this Kremlin looks like he might be going for it. I'm not sure what he's going for, but Valnius might just decide, you know what, I'm going to run this Des Moines down and there's nothing he can do about it. Because what can anyone do about it? Literally, like, there's nothing protecting from here. This Kremlin can just run through and just smash this Des Moines, or at least force the Des Moines to move. And at the same time, the Kerfest can go around the front, and then you just have a Des Moines sandwich. Because there's just nothing protecting it. We see the gearing Worcester over here. Smoke screens and all that kind of stuff. Hydro will pick up all of these torpedoes coming towards the Des Moines. He's also flat broadside to them, so they're actually going to be an issue. Let's see if he manages to dodge all of these. Taking one? Question mark? One, and just the one. Just the one. Could have been a lot worse, but he's alright for now. Gonna have to use his damage control though, and if the Worcester can blind fire where that torpedo hit, then he could have potentially got like a permafire on him, but no. We do see a lot of staggered torpedoes here. Actually, might slightly dangerous here. The Dare's gonna hydra them all. Nah, he's getting away from them. He's fine. However, the Worcester will catch him in the radar at the same time, so he's now gonna have to like dodge torpedoes while also trying to dodge the Worcester. He's just undodged the torpedoes. There might have been an undodging incident. There has definitely been a slight undodging incident. Okay, he's re-dodged them. The Kerr first rammed the Kremlin over there, because that's a thing. Wait, what? So that Kerr first rotated back, came all this way to protect his Des Moines, and rammed this. Okay, so did he get Bowen? Yeah, well, that was that. Okay, there was an adventure had over here. Now we have Salem versus Des Moines, and the Salem of Yellow Enter is deciding to back off from this fight. The Salem should, in theory, win this fight. Especially when you have William Please Enough Kabarov over here as well. In his Des Moines. This Kerfest just got massively chunked, actually. That was a Kremlin salvo? Yeah, Kremlin salvo. Gearing Des Moines being forced back by Worcester gearing, which, you know, I would, in theory... Oh, no, there's a gross Kerfest there. Of course he's being pushed back. Kerfest salvo comes out. Does a fair chunk. Not going to be, like, dev striking, but yeah. Meanwhile, back to the Salem and Des Moines, they're just having this staring contest. Honestly, just go for it. Go for it. Do it for the content. Are those torps going to, like, be an issue for this Kremlin right now? Daring torpedoes coming towards him. I think he's out of range of them, but then again, I thought that he was out of range. I thought in the last game that something was out of range, but it turned out not to be. So look, 5 torpedoes going to be right on the broadside of this Kremlin. Are they going to expire? They do not expire. 1, 2 land. Not going to be doing the. Not going to be ending the Kremlin's life anytime soon. However, there's a second wave of them, and the Kremlin has already burned his damage control. 2 seconds. 1 second. Did he flood? He didn't flood. He took that on the belt. He didn't flood, and the damage control just didn't end too early. That was scary though. Back over here, we see that the Kerfest, Worcester gearing are trying to chase down this Des Moines. Salvo comes out. This was a blind fire, completely misses. Kerfest being forced to retreat into the smoke screen, being laid by the gearing, but it might be he might not be able to get out of there because he did fire on the way out. So he still has a fire burning. He's got a heal ready. He should be able to heal up most of that. Des Moines gets re-spotted. Gonna pop his radar, and he's not gonna pick up either the Kerfest or the Worcester or the gearing. And he has overshot the smoke, so he's at a bit risk now. The Worcester going to be raining down that fire upon him. He does have a damage control ready, and if he hadn't shot, he could be dark by now, I think. Okay, he gets dark now, but there's still some salvos coming in. Pops his Damacon a bit too early, because there's still shells coming in. And he gets relit. He's relit. He's spotted again. That's probably a dead Des Moines. He does have the heal. Kerfer salvo comes out. Okay, 1000 HP. Heal still going. 7 seconds. Damage control not going. That should just be a dead Des Moines. I think he's just dead at that permafire. Yeah, there he goes. Des Moines goes down. Meanwhile, back over at BC, the Salem has retreated. The Salem has retreated the entire way. Because there's a Kremlin bearing down on him. Kremlins are scary. Rice Enjoyer in the gearing here gets caught by a push from the Worcester and the Haragumo. D United going to be caught in the radar of Brody's Worcester. He's going to get a bit of damage, but he's going to get out with that quite happily. In theory. There's still potential for him to go down. He is on fire. And it is a Worcester. Worcester does have a lot of DPM. Alright, it gets dark. 2,500 health. Still some salvos coming in. Those lovely blue Ovechkin tracers going to be... Nope, just drifting to the side. D United gets away. Line fire not going to be doing the job. Balance department, Worcester going to be dropping a radar for reasons. I think he was... I'm not entirely sure why. Yellow Ant is still reversing. Salem has just reversed around the entire island to get away from this Des Moines. He might actually end up back in the Des Moines' face. But Sternin instead of bowing, so he's have less guns. Controller killing the curve has been forced to turn back to go deal with this Kremlin that is bearing down upon his sea cruisers. ACAP yoinked by IIDX. Just straight out yoinks it under the nose of the Worcester, Daring, and Haragumo. I mean, they did trade a ship for it. This Des Moines of Wargame, please know, Kabarov has reversed away from here to get away from that Kremlin and now gone back in on the other side of the island. This Kremlin's just like playing like whack-a-mole right now. Speaking of whacking-a-moles, he's now found the gearing because Des Moines has a raid on him. Suffering Dilgo gonna be having to be very careful because a stream of torpedoes just went in towards him right there. Kerfurst once again diving into a gearing smokescreen. Now, if they can just like smoke up the Kerfurst and the Kerfurst doesn't use his guns, he could just perma secondary this Kremlin, and that's going to be a very painful experience for the Kremlin. Torpedoes come out from the gearing as well. So let's quickly have a look. So yeah, he's just going to be stealth secondary. He's just sitting in here, stealth secondarying. Now this is the Kerfurst that had IFHE. It's not, but that's fine. It shouldn't, so he should get a lot of fires. The secondary is raining down upon them. Kremlin's probably going to be looking to try and blind fire where all these secondaries are coming from. He also has to be very careful of the gearing torpedoes, though. Worcester should be able to get involved as well relatively soon. But back over here, we see that the Salem that retreated the entire way is now being opened on by the open water Colbert. Like, the Colbert has managed to get involved on it now. Well, look how fast this Kremlin is melting at the hands of the Kerfurst secondaries. Not very, apparently. The health bar isn't moving. Wait, what? How did the Worcester die? It dies to the Daring, but I didn't quite see where. Alright, back over there, the Kremlin goes down to Worcester. So the Worcester did manage to get himself opened up. I'm trying to figure out where this Worcester died, actually. Like, genuinely can't tell. Nope. I'm blind. Alright, so, taking stock of the situation right now. 3 caps currently in favour of, oh boy. 4 kills currently in favour of Oh Boy. 600 points currently in favour of Oh Boy. I think Oh Boy might be the slight favourites to win this one at the minute. Never mind, they just killed the Des Moines as well. So yeah, make that 966 points. I think this game might be over, guys. I'm not sure about you. I'm not sure about you guys. Just a small hunch. Well, we can get ready to jump into our next series anyway, then. 6 seconds left on the clock. Gonna be going down. Right, so our game will be starting at 16:05, question mark? No, picks and bans start at 16:05. The match starts at 16:35, which means we have no content for quite a while. I have like 3 DMs. Have I said something stupid? Right, hang on a second. Actions. Link collection. Nope. Oh yeah, I've got a fucking DM from Henning. Why don't you have a co-caster? Good fucking question, Henning. Right, anyway. So yeah, that was a game. Anyway, that was Oh Boy winning that series. I'm going to click on the button that says Oh Boy won that series and then take it to the winner scene because that's what I should have been doing a while ago, but I'm not a smart man. I've been busy in my DMs. Right, congratulations Oh Boy. They'll be advancing and they will be up against, yeah. Okay, so our picks and bans have started. Our game between Paid and Shaft will be kicking off at 16:35, which means that you have 30 minutes to do whatever the fuck you want.